One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. And the Black Knights' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Monarchs offense will have the football first. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And I think this offense was looking for a reason to ignite the home crowd, coming out on first down, throwing the football, but the defense was ready. Nice job getting to the quarterback, making a big sack on the first play of the game.
And the Monarchs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He's got it on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Cole. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
The Monarchs decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. So the Army Black Knights offense has its first opportunity of the day. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of ballers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Offense working from the pistol. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. On the option. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Here's the handoff. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And the Monarchs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Touchdown, Army! The defense takes matters into its own hands. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Got his man. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. The Monarchs are in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Firing to the right, complete. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The play-action fake. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Dropping back, it's Cole. Got him downfield. Just outside the red zone. If they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22.
And first down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Got a man in the middle. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Snap to the back. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong.
He's going for the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, ODU. Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They marched 78 yards down the field. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Black Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. Guys, let's give a little context to where Army is. You start the season top 25, clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Cole. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. How frustrating for an offense to not only see the extra defensive back with the dime package, but still have their quarterback get hit.
Yeah, and when you go dime, this is a passing situation. And if you're a defensive lineman, I'm pinning my ears back. I'm not playing the slightest bit of run. I don't care if they run the football. I'm getting to the quarterback. Nice job understanding that, rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
He'll call for the fair catch here. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. The option look.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Monarchs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
The Monarchs will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Black Knights want to pick up the tempo. Let's look at the big picture for Army. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster.
There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Black Knights! Great job by the back on the option.
That's why I love this offense running this option play, because if this running back gets the ball on the perimeter in space, he is so deadly and he's lethal. And he showed you right there. This guy's got a lot of tools.
Here comes the two-point try. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Pocket breaking down. Gets it out quickly. He's not going to make it. They stop him at the 1, and the two-pointer is no good. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Leaves it with the back. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They're working that left side. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. He'll do it himself. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Monarchs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Dropping back, it's Cole. Rushes on him, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And his first pass is incomplete. The Monarchs send out the punt unit.
Number 14, on to punt it away.
That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Toss to the outside. Still on his feet at the 25. He's up to 57 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. Running right after the read option. Got enough for the first. Still on his feet at the 45. Racing down the left side. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Army!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Pittsburgh is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Dan Marino, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by 10 to Texas. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on.
Breaks into the open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Quick release by the QB. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Back to throw, it's Cole. Here comes the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Monarchs will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Here's the pressure. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This defense, they are tenacious. So they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The Black Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On 2nd down, running the read to the left. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. On 1st down, running the read to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Black Knights moving quickly to the line.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
Trying play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Going for the big play. Hits him inside the 20, still going. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Working that left side now. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. referee signals timeout, it's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. And that is no good. After the missed field goal, this lead's still sitting at 13.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to throw, it's Cole. Makes the catch.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They ran this route so many times together.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. The Monarchs will line up to punt it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They're looking for an advantage to the right. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Norfolk. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
And the Monarchs will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Gonna run it. It's Burks. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Black Knights want to crank the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To give to the big fullback. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Black Knights are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Gets the back moving. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Punt is on its way. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. You just can't go backwards. There he did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field, and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Finds a little space. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Motion from the back. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. A lot of urgency for this offense.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Monarchs. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. UTSA is down right now inside the Alamo Dome, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in San Antonio. They're trailing by just 4 to San Jose State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man to the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
And the ball is free on the pitch. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on first down. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Monarchs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Brings up 2nd down.
Snagged out of the air. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness.
At the 20-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Handoff from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Monarchs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and the defense, they've got him at the 27. He just terrorized his quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
It's good. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Give to the big fullback. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Black Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. On the option. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs.
And the offense almost exhausted all of their options that time. On the option play, 3rd down, it wasn't the running back, it wasn't the quarterback. That had to go to the pitch man, and he barely was able to pick up the 1st. Good execution, great decision-making, and the drive stays alive.
They'll run the option. Plows through the defense. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. Oh, he's got a chance. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Black Knights are moving quickly down the field.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that 1st down.
He's taking the shot. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Now on the option. He'll pull it on the read. He'll toss it. At the 40, there he goes. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Goes to the option. Got enough space. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. On the option. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Black Knights didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Now on the move. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Fullback's got it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Black Knights.
Nice job on 3rd and goal. You know what's coming. I know what's coming. The physicality. The offensive line doing a great job, and the fullback gets the handoff right up the gut, takes it downhill, uses his power, and falls into the end zone for the touchdown.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Monarchs will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Black Knights in the hurry up. Here comes the option. He'll keep it himself. Turns it on in midfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. And the Black Knights, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll run the option. He'll do it himself. Rides to back and leaves it. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Gibbs. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. We've reached the break, and Army has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. On the option. He'll pitch it. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Army! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's a heat. Zings it complete to the right. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further.
35. Old Dominion.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking to throw on first down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And that is another first down for the offense.
Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
And the Monarchs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
On the play.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together. Maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Finds his man down the middle. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. The Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat.
It's a turnover on downs.
They'll power it inside with the fullback. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Using his legs, it's Street. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for the first down on the read option right. Really nice run. Rips off 6 on the play, but it brings up a 4th and 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Black Knights line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game, and now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
And the Monarchs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rousseau. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Pressure coming. Short gain on the play before he slides. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. Great place to start for this offense. The option look. He'll toss it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Caught in the backfield. It's high. Turning it on. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll ride his man on the option. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. They'll go to the fullback. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Black Knights kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Give to the fullback. Touchdown, Black Knights! And the beatdown has ensued.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Notre Dame is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in South Bend. They're up by a field goal over Indiana. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 3 wideouts to the right on 2nd and 8. He's got it down the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.